Today's very latest news coming to you first from the fabulous Pattaya Media Group here in Pattaya. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Pattaya authorities have deployed around 500 personnel to enforce strict safety measures for tourists both on land and at sea during this year's Loy Krathong festival. Officials also led participants in a moment of silence to mourn Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother, and to express their loyalty and gratitude for her graciousness. The city's administration, together with local organisations, is implementing campaigns aimed at ensuring a more sustainable and environmentally responsible celebration. Traditionally, the festival sees thousands of decorative lanterns and baskets floated onto water as a symbolic gesture of respect and renewal. However, concerns about marine pollution and fire hazards have led to tighter regulations this year. Meanwhile, a British tourist was arrested in southern Thailand for allegedly conducting sex-themed yoga classes at a local restaurant, charging attendees a 400 baht fee. Tourist police acted on a tip-off from a Facebook user who reported an advertisement promoting weekly Tantra yoga sessions. The woman, identified only as Maria, was caught mid-class during a police inspection. Although she possessed a valid passport and work permit as a customer relations manager at a hotel management company, she confessed to teaching the sessions, collecting entry fees, and sharing profits with the restaurant. Police said the offence clearly violated Thailand's Foreign Employment Act as she was working outside her authorised role. Evidence seized included class tickets, promotional flyers, a notebook titled Tantra Yoga Sacred Sex, and a billboard bearing her image. In Pattaya, municipal officers arrested a man who used a handsaw to cut through a wheel lock on South Pattaya Road. According to witnesses, he had parked in a no parking zone and became enraged after being fined. Instead of paying the penalty, he purchased a small saw and proceeded to remove the clamp in full view of stunned locals and tourists. The man later told police he acted out of sudden anger and had not intended to cause disruption. Elsewhere, a French national reported losing 18 million baht after scammers used forged documents to take over his Bangkok-based law firm. The victim explained that he had co-founded a legal and visa consultancy company with a Thai lawyer several years ago. On October 6th, the scammer allegedly submitted fake paperwork to the Department of Business Development to alter the firm's registration, adding themselves as company directors. They then opened a new bank account in the firm's name and withdrew 8 million baht initially, followed by multiple additional withdrawals before the account could be frozen. By the time the Frenchman filed a police report, the total loss had reached 18 million baht. In Lampang province, a massive landslide has caused damage estimated at more than 100 million baht. The slide pushed soil upwards, damaging offices, machinery, and buildings used in coal excavation operations. Fortunately, no injuries or fatalities were reported. Authorities have closed off the 1 square kilometre site for inspection and safety evaluations. The landslide followed days of continuous heavy rain between October 31st and November 4th. Off the coast of Koh Larn, locals discovered a large whale carcass floating roughly 1 nautical mile from shore. A 39-year-old fisherman filmed the bloated body, which was around 4 meters long and entangled in fishing nets and buoy ropes. Authorities believe the creature was a Bryde's whale that died after becoming trapped in fishing gear. Officials suspect some fishermen may have abandoned their nets after realizing a whale was caught instead of attempting to free it. In a separate incident, a domestic dispute in Thailand turned violent after a man allegedly assaulted his girlfriend. In response, around 20 of her friends reportedly confronted and beat the man in retaliation. Emergency medical teams treated him at the scene, and both parties have since filed complaints with the police. The Meteorological Department has issued a warning about the influence of Typhoon Kalmaegi, which is expected to bring heavy to very heavy rainfall between November 7th and 9th. The storm is forecast to make landfall over central Vietnam before weakening into a tropical storm and then a depression. The system is predicted to cause widespread rainfall across northern, eastern and central Thailand, with a high risk of flash floods and forest runoffs. Residents, particularly those in low-lying areas, are urged to remain vigilant and take precautions to protect property and agricultural produce. Waves in the Andaman Sea are forecast to reach 2 to 3 metres, with small boats advised to remain ashore. Today's forecast calls for highs of 31 degrees Celsius, dropping to a cooler 21 degrees tonight, with overcast skies and a chance of rain later in the evening.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.